the homeless, feed the hungry, mentor the disadvantaged, and care for the sick. They develop youth to become leaders, build playgrounds, raise funds for pediatric research, and so much more. To this amazing group of individuals, no problem is too big or too small. These dedicated members achieve what one person cannot accomplish alone. Giving children the opportunity to learn, excellently succeed, makes room for great things to happen. We want these children to know that no dream is ever impossible to achieve. To learn more about helping your community by joining the Florence Kiwanis, email info@florencekiwanisclub.org. Celebrating 100 years of service, Florence Kiwanis Club, improving one child and one community at a time.
Knox Media Group is proud to honor and acknowledge the achievements and contributions of our African American community members. As we cast a spotlight on Black history, we celebrate the richness of their heritage, the depth of their struggles, and the triumphs of their accomplishments. We continue to uplift, educate, and inspire by sharing these important stories from our past and
You're listening to WMXV HD3, St. Joseph, Tennessee, and 105.1 W286DV, Florence, Alabama.
I'm Amber Payton. Here's the latest on the Black Information Network. State lawmakers are considering a bill that will place a cap on some prescription drug prices in Maryland. Senate Bill 388 would let the Prescription Drug Affordability Board cap prices of certain prescriptions. Several local leaders, including Black Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott, have thrown their support behind the bill. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin is expected to make a full recovery after he was hospitalized for an emergent bladder issue. Major General Pat Ryder told reporters Austin, who is Black, transferred his powers to Deputy Secretary of Defense Kathleen Hicks. The 70-year-old retired general has been treated recently for prostate cancer and was admitted to the critical care unit. It's not clear how long Austin will remain hospitalized. Taking a look back on this day in history, in 1909, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, or NAACP for short, was founded. That's the latest. I'm Amber Payton on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
Knox Media Group weather. Download our apps today. Music Muscle of the Shoals 105.1 FM and WKAX 1500 AM. The current temp, 56 degrees. The forecast for this evening, cloudy and breezy with occasional rain. 41 degrees. Overnight, some clouds here and there and somewhat breezy and a chance of some light rain. 37 degrees. And then tomorrow, clear skies with a light breeze. 53 degrees. We are the Knox Media Group, Music Muscle of the Shoals, 105.1 FM and WKAX 1500 AM, bringing you the beats and the weather on the go.
.1 FM, the music muscle of the shows. Happy Monday, everybody. You are tuned in to The Drive at 5 and the Anime Show with your boy Montreal. And I got my partner with me.
I'll do my mic on.
Oh, hi, Kate. Katie
Check.
in the building.
There we go.
All right. I got you. We're going to get into a little bit of everything today after the Super Bowl. We're going to talk about some pretty controversial performances, I guess. I don't know. But make sure y'all stick around and stay tuned to the Ain't It Main Show right here on 105.1 FM, the music muscle of the shows. .1 FM, the music muscle of the shows. You're tuned into the Drive at 5 and the Andy Main Show with your boy Montreal. And I got my partner with me, KD in the building.
Mr. Ice Cream Man.
Man, we got so much to talk about, man. I know you watched Super Bowl last night. We was together.
I did.
Of course. Shout out to the Drink Factory, man. We hosted our watch parties. Thank you to everybody that came and hang out with the crew. We really appreciate it. We really enjoyed everybody. We had free food and all that good stuff. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs on their big win.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Overtime, the game was like it's really good. Both teams came to play. They wasn't kidding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did you see that one of the Niners players said that they didn't know about the overtime rule?
Really?
Yeah.
No.
So
I don't understand. That
I
he just
don't
didn't know, or the coach. I mean, like, I don't get it.
Some of the players didn't know. There was one in particular. I'm blanking on his name right now, but he was just sort of like, I wasn't aware of the whole like.
So what's the issue?
I'm gonna try to explain it as best I can because I don't.
They take the ball out from the 20, and each team get a chance to score. That's how they do in college.
So. That's how they do in college, but
yeah,
I guess it was kind of like the.
But see, if they
score,
and then we get the ball and we don't score, it's over.
Then they win.
Win.
But in this case, it was whoever was able to make a touchdown first, or it's sort of iffy. I'm
really? It's something.
Hopefully, somebody can tell us on the
so the first team that scores, the other team don't get a chance to score. Is
that's how I always perceived it.
If someone knows any officials or anybody, want to give us a call. Our number is 256-365-1000. I do want to know what exactly that overtime rule is. Yeah. Or you can call and explain it to my listeners.
Yeah. But of course, Patrick Mahomes. The light-skinned Tom Brady.
Hey, Patrick Mahomes is doing his thing. He said he's going to try to go for a three-peat. As he should.
They probably will.
I didn't know people looked at them as the underdog.
They don't.
Well,
Nobody has.
I know I did.
Nobody has.
No.
Like, everybody and their mama knew that they were going to be the Super Bowl champs.
You was thinking so?
2 times in the world.
It would have been dope if my man, what's the white dude name?
Kelsey?
Yeah. If he had got the winning touchdown. Woo!
Man, they would have been all over that.
Man.
Taylor Swift's boyfriend.
Hey, the conspiracy is going
I
to
was
turn
expecting
up.
him to, like, drop down on one knee like they were
Get ready to get married. She did come out and kiss him.
Yeah.
Though. So Ice Spice was at the game I saw. Yeah. I didn't realize that Ice Spice and Taylor Swift had a song together.
I didn't either.
Yes. And they also have been touring together. She's been opening up for Taylor. Yeah. I think that's pretty cool.
Screw the game. We're not talking about the game. We're talking about that excellent concert
Oh, man.
that happened at halftime. I like the beginning when it was like rated U for what was it? Gyrating and like,
Oh, yeah, man. I tell you this. I just want to say Usher put on a magnificent show. Of course, it was sponsored by Apple Music. And they did a wonderful job. Super Bowl 58. It didn't let me down.
Oh, not at all.
No kind of way.
Not at all.
But, okay, we're going to get into a lot of things.
Okay, all right, let's go down the list. So it was very Las Vegas-esque. But like the costumes and outfits they were wearing.
Okay.
Of course, Usher was one of the proteges of Michael Jackson, so he his whole wardrobe was a tribute.
See, I thought that was cool. Yeah. I did see that. He had the one glove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of diamond-studded outfits.
Yeah.
The last one he wore was fire.
The last outfit
the
looked
the blue and black.
Looked like a superhero outfit.
Yeah, they were all dressed like superheroes. To be honest.
Yeah, man. But I don't know. Jermaine Dupri, he came out
like
there
a schoolboy,
looking like he should have been with the Addams Family or something, didn't he?
Pugsley.
Yeah, he looked like he could play a good Pugsley.
I didn't know that was him. Everybody thought,
man,
that was CeeLo Green.
Looked like I thought it was CeeLo Green at first. I promise. I was like, that's CeeLo. And no. But what you think about the Louis V socks he had on?
They're dope.
Yeah, I couldn't put
maybe not with the fit though.
I can't put no Louis V bread down. I mean, on no socks though. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I just roll my socks down, make them look fly.
Were you surprised by any of the guest performers?
I really wasn't. I tried to figure out Will.i.am the whole time.
I thought that was Kanye.
Who was that? I thought it was Kanye, and then I thought it was just some random person.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So he looked like he was from outer space. That was pretty cool.
So Justin Bieber was at the Super Bowl but didn't perform.
Well, good, he shouldn't have performed. It's Ursula. Ursula.
That's Usher's protege.
Man, I'm sorry, I keep thinking about
that's his son.
I keep thinking,
Justin Timberlake?
I'm thinking Justin Timberlake, I'm sorry. Justin Bieber, I would have loved for Justin Bieber to perform. I like Justin Bieber. Yeah. But yeah, he couldn't catch that stage though. No. But I tell you, they had a lot of great artists though. Luda looked like the old Luda.
Yeah, with that fro.
Like that first Luda. Yeah. I like that.
Lil Jon had the crowd turned.
Oh man, what? Turned down for what? That was perfect. Yeah.
Man, hold on, wait. Before then,
the roller. What?
Shout out to the Noops.
Oh
man, they hopped on the stage.
I think Jackson State. What college was that?
I think it was Jackson.
Was it Jackson State?
Was that Deion's last coaching?
I don't know, man. I need to find out who that college was because they was tearing it up too.
Yeah, because we got on this side and then I saw the boys hopping them canes. I'm like, oh, hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Man, they started shimmering and I'm like, hey.
When I looked at that, I said, aren't those Kappas or they just doing the Kappas moves?
Yeah. Well, so do you think Usher's an honorary Noop?
I don't know. You know how them pretty boys is. Just got to.
I know.
You know what I mean?
So my parent is one. So
that's right. Yeah, Kappa.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
I got
Roots.
cousins in there.
Yeah, I got cousins in there too. I didn't join that game. I didn't join no game. No, I'm just kidding.
I wanted to, but the price is just.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, you do have to do that. Yeah, but it's worth it though.
Oh yeah.
Well, to some people, from what I see.
Well, my co-host Boogie, who everybody will be listening to after this show, he just crossed not too long ago. So.
Oh, cool. So, this is what we really want to get into. What time is it?
Okay.
Oh yeah, man. We want y'all to call and let us know what y'all think about this whole situation too. We're gonna get into right now.
Do we want to talk about the hands-on performance or what she started?
First of all, Alicia Keys looked beautiful.
Oh, definitely, gorgeous.
The piano was dope. The whole setup was dope.
Did you see her dress flowing in the wind?
Yeah,
like Superman.
That was fly. Yeah,
they were all dressed like superheroes. Like he said,
they were, man. I'm telling you, they had me like really, like I was trying to look at everything I could. Like you know what I'm saying, like try to catch. I didn't want to miss nothing. But Usher and Alicia Keys did My Boo,
and If I Ain't Got You, because they do it.
Okay,
that was their like first duet.
Oh, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, Usher, they've been friends for a long time. Like I think.
Yeah.
And Usher was just being a dude. He was like
being himself.
Rubbing all on it.
Touching her booty.
Hugging her, touching her booty and touching it. I was like, man, ain't that lady married?
To Swiss Beats?
Yeah, ain't that Swiss Beats old lady? But there go the phone. I can't find my phone, man. Where's the phone? Yeah, but hello? Hello? Can y'all hear me? Y'all, I'm sorry. They come on back. But Swiss Beats, I don't know, man. I mean,
if that was your wife, how would you react to that?
How would I react to it?
Let's just get like, how would you react to that?
I don't know, man. I gotta see how she was smiling all hard and stuff. I'm gonna be looking. I don't know, man. I'm gonna be like looking at her reaction the whole time.
I feel like we just need to accept that this is just who Usher is.
You know what? We had a power surge.
But I think we just need to accept that this is just who Usher is. He loves to serenade both his audience and his performers.
True.
We saw what happened with Keke Palmer and, all the other stuff. I saw a video at another one of his residencies in Las Vegas with the actress, what's her name? Jessica Alba.
Right.
Yeah. So this is basically what he does. I mean, this is unsurprising, but
I'm so sorry. I'm trying to fix this mic.
I just found it funny how they Twitter and Instagram kind of had to put up an uproar.
How would you feel
if that was my wife?
Yeah.
I mean, some of these things are agreed upon prior to the broadcast.
Well, of course she
was,
rehearsing probably.
Right, and they probably were just like, hey,
yeah,
this is what we're going to do.
And I'm pretty sure Usher would probably ask if this is
Swiss
too much.
Beats, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
But he did come out and say today, like, y'all worried about the wrong thing.
That's what Swiss said.
Performance.
Swiss had their bread. I'm telling you that. And they got 2 kids. They ain't worried about that.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't be worried about it.
But regardless.
Me personally, I wouldn't.
It was a fire halftime show. I know a lot of people were like two-sided on it, saying that was one of the worst, or it was all right. No, that was, to me, that was maybe top 5.
I think so. Well, I'm gonna tell you, ever since Jay-Z has been involved, it's been
excellent.
really, really good.
Excellent.
And I just think since the Dr. Dre, I love Dr. Dre, and I love the Usher one. I hadn't really been too hyped up on any other, like besides Prince. Michael Jackson.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I said Michael Jackson,
Yes.
Prince, Usher,
Dr.
Dre.
Yes. Kendrick. Now Kendrick didn't do
Kendrick hasn't done
Super
it,
Bowl.
man.
He did.
He will one day.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know it's not your boy. You talked about it earlier, but I had to say Justin Timberlake.
Who? Justin.
Yeah.
He's performed in the Super Bowl before.
He performed in 2018.
I had no idea.
Yeah. And he did a tribute to Prince, even though, like you said, they don't like each other. Well, they.
But no. Justin Timberlake.
Right.
Prince.
Right.
It wasn't Justin Bieber. I wanted to correct that mistake.
Right.
Yeah. But
Yeah, that was probably that was top 5.
Man, I know a lot of people been out there this weekend.
In Vegas.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw like a video of the traffic there. Like nobody could get where they were going because the stadium was like right in the heart of downtown Vegas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not on like the Vegas Strip
Yeah.
or whatever, but like
Yeah. Okay. Downtown Vegas. Haven't been to downtown Vegas.
kind of near where I guess we'll be seeing in when we go in April.
We're going to April.
Yeah.
Can't wait to go.
Kind of down from like the replica of the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
Those hot air balloons and the Sphere.
I've been to Vegas a few times. I'm not gonna lie. I have a wonderful time every time I go.
You gambling?
Every time.
Gambling every time?
Do I gamble?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I win some good money too. Then one day I went home sad.
You see that Drake?
Because I won like $1,200 and I was feeling good. And then I got bored. My plane had a delay.
Oh, okay.
So I just started gambling again. Probably lost about $500. I was like, man, I should have been sitting down somewhere.
Did you see that Drake won $1.6 million for betting on the Chiefs?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty dope. No, I didn't see that. What is going on with my power? Is it plugged in over there?
Yeah.
Put the computer on. Is the computer on? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm being you don't know nothing about this technology.
But no, fire halftime show. I'm very excited to see what's coming on next year. I got my money on T-Pain.
On T-Pain?
Yeah.
Oh man, I love to see T-Pain.
I like to see T-Pain, but like
You gonna have to bring out Rick Ross or somebody.
yeah.
No,
but
T-Pain can carry his own though. I saw
That's
him
what I'm saying,
last
like-
summer. Yeah, he was really good.
either him or we mentioned we mentioned last week. It's gonna be in New Orleans next year.
Super Bowl is?
Yeah. And,
Oh, yeah, we did.
Lil Wayne has already kind of expressed that he would want to do that, so we could
How, buddy?
see
And I'm back just
There we
like
go.
that.
we could maybe see
Yeah.
Hot Boys reunion
Wow.
or Young Money reunion. Probably either or.
I don't know that. It might make the Grammys be hood.
No, Super Bowl.
I mean, Super Bowl be hood.
I mean,
What you think?
what was Usher? I mean, like,
Usher ain't hood.
yeah,
I mean,
we know in the hood, but I mean, like,
but if you had the Hot Boys on there, I don't know. Everybody loves.
I mean,
Bling
we
Bling,
had
though.
Gangsta 2 years ago.
But that was a different type of gangster.
Yeah,
you know
but
what I mean?
like,
Like, I don't know.
if you
I'm
want to
not
go
gonna say
all
that.
out, go all out.
They got to have Juvie. I don't care if they had
That's what I'm
nobody
saying.
else.
Get Juvie.
If you had
Hot
Juvenile,
Boy Turk, Birdman, Manny Fresh.
yeah, man.
Go to Young Money. Get Drake back in there.
I would
Nicki
love it though. I'm
Minaj,
not gonna lie.
Tiger.
Yeah.
Like, I almost said Tyler. I'm sorry.
That would be it would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has Taylor Swift ever did the Super Bowl?
Man, don't nobody watch him.
What? You know it'll be packed out.
You know, Jay-Z, he's not about to.
He ain't gonna let nobody outshine B.
That's probably specifically why.
Man, he can't stop that. That white girl done went to the moon.
Speaking of Beyonce, you want to get into these commercials?
You know what? I didn't watch it,
Really?
but we can't talk about the new Marvel movie coming out.
Deadpool and Wolverine?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yeah, man. But yeah, let's talk about the commercials. Tell me about something because I did not.
So
I'm gonna put
Beyonce
some-
did one with Verizon, basically parroting like how every time she does something, it almost breaks the internet.
Yes.
So she was like, "Oh, if I can get into this, hopefully I can, break the internet."
Right.
You know
right.
what I mean? Like, I'm gonna perform like a saxophone album. Did that break? Nope. You have to watch it. Like you'll get what I'm talking.
Well, look,
about.
I'm gonna pull something up. Look, we're gonna get it more into it, and when we take after we take this break, want y'all to stick around and stay tuned to more of the Andy Man Show right here on 105.1 FM, the music muscle of the show.
Turn it loose. Give it up. Turn it loose. I went downtown the other day and I heard a woman say, I do all I can for that man. At home he still won't stay. I could tell the way that woman spoke. Her heart was truly broke. She said, if a man can't treat his woman right, give a good loving day and night, he sure oughta give it up, turn it loose, give it up, turn it loose. When you need your man to be satisfied, and he tells you no with no reason why, you will finally find out for yourself there ain't no love between the two of you left. Give it up, turn it loose, give it up, turn it loose. When you try as hard as you can to do what you think is right, and still you get that same old cold shoulder. Ooh, that same old shoulder. Late at night, late at night, late at night. Here's what you do. Give it up, turn it loose. Give it up, turn it loose. When you've done all you can do, give it up. When you see it just ain't no use, turn it loose. At night when you laying down and you need some hugging but no one's around, you walk around all day long with love on your mind. You're thinking about the love that you just get sometime. Give it up, turn it loose, give it up, turn it loose. Someone sitting there by your side and there ain't no company at all. All you need is a little loving touch, and when you don't get it, ooh, it hurts you so much. Give it up, turn it loose, give it up.
.105.1 FM, the music muscle of the shows. You are tuned in to the Drive at 5 and the Andy Main Show. And we got a little change. We got some change came up. We're speaking of change for change. We're going to get into it. I got a guest. I want to let you introduce yourself. And, yeah, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I appreciate being here, man. Thank you for opening the door for me. My name is Professor Pete. I am educated coming back home to Florence, Alabama. I'm from Florence. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I'm from Florence.
You're not from Florence. You hear me? Yeah.
I was born in ECM Hospital, man. I can't go home without my project, man. This is my home.
Hey, we're good. That's what's up. So you Brian, you was telling me earlier about you being in the business, entertainment business and things like that.
Yeah, I've been in entertainment. Actually, I got into entertainment through my fraternity, Alpha Phi Fraternity Incorporated. In '96, I crossed the Burning Sands, and they put me as a social director, so I threw parties.
Okay, okay.
That's how I got in, so I started promoting it at that point.
That was my thing right there.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you something. You say you're Alpha Phi Alpha. This is crazy because we was just talking about the Super Bowl, and the KD was talking about the Kappas on there and how smooth it was with Usher. And then my boss, the preacher, said, hold up, this is a Sigma house over here, I guess.
Okay. You know, well, thank you for letting me come into the Sigma House. You know, yeah, I saw the Cowboys on the show, man. It was, I would like the way Usher put it together, man. But you know, everybody can't be an alpha, man.
You know what I mean? Hey, yeah, that's what it is. I'm gonna tell you, that was Jackson State too. Shout out to Jackson State.
Absolutely, the band was down there.
Yeah,
it was a great show, man.
Yeah, I thought that was real cool. So getting back, you know, we'll learn a lot about yourself.
Hey.
Of course, you're Florence native. I'm always glad when Florence natives come and bring something to the table, to the community.
Yeah,
you know?
I grew up in Birmingham. My mom moved us to Birmingham when I was young, but I was always back here in the summertime, you know, hanging on West Irving Street, you know, with my family. Shout out to the Ashers, you know.
Oh, yeah.
The Keys. Yeah, we all in here.
It's a whole bunch of y'all.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. My daddy grew up right over there on Cherokee Street.
Okay.
So my mama lived on Pruitt Street.
Oh, you a West Side man too?
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
I was in the bricks for a little bit.
Hey, you gotta stay. We here though. We from the bricks and we still here, man.
Hey, that's for real.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, man. And, of course, we had good. Well, I'm thinking that we had good people to look up to. In that community, though. You know what I mean?
My first entrepreneur that I know of. Let me say that. Not the first because I knew a lot of them, but Mr. Begba. You know, in St. James parking lot.
Oh,
man,
yeah, man.
You know,
somebody asked me about that the other day.
Man, that was real. We here, man. We've been present, and Mr. Begba was a great example of entrepreneurship back then. The barbershops.
Yes.
And,
yeah.
You know.
See, I used to go. This is so funny, true story. Mm-hmm. I thought I was Bob. I thought Herman's name was Bob.
Herman, yeah.
Because that was Bob's barbershop when I was growing up.
Hometown.
In hometown.
Yeah.
Shout out to hometown, man.
Right.
I literally, but it was funny because I saw my barbershop move from Pruitt Street to a little spot on Mobile Street to Herman building the big barbershop.
Absolutely. That's progress, man.
It's progress.
And keeping it home. Keeping it in the community. I like that.
I like that. Since how long have you been back?
I've been back 7 years, man. I came back hoping to do some things with the community, but I'm be honest, man, I got in my own way. You know, I came in with a Birmingham mentality, move fast, not understanding that the community has changed, you know, and the ways of doing things might be a little bit different. And to be honest with you, I slowed down and started drinking. But that's behind me, man. I am
good, man.
Yeah, man. Every day we pressing for a new beginning, man. Every day is a new beginning for us.
That is so true. Yeah. Well, man, so you're on the right path.
Man, we trying to
well, I want to hear what you bring into the community.
Change.
Okay.
If I could put it in one word.
Okay.
As you see, we're pushing Change for Change is the campaign. That's how we're funded.
It's pretty cool buckets.
I appreciate it, man. A good friend of mine did that, passed away, but he left me with that so I can always remember him. But the Change for Change is what we're asking the community to do, to look at what we're going through and to be the change that you want to see. You know, everybody wants the world to change for them, but we don't want to change for the world.
You know what? That's funny you said that because weirdly there was a quote that in the Biggie movie. Okay. But, you know, and he was telling Puffer, we can't change the world until we change ourselves.
That's right.
And that's the truest, that is real.
That is real, man.
Yeah, man. See, I see a lot of people over, and I know you're going this is going to affect our whole area, the show's area.
Absolutely. Now we here for the youth. We understand. I'm going to quote Whitney Houston. I believe the children are our future.
Okay.
It's real, and we are to give them what they need in order to be successful in this world.
Right.
And we give them the responsibility, but we don't necessarily empower them with the understanding that they need. And so that's what we're here to do. The Connect initiative. Connect is the program that we're pushing.
Okay.
Connect is an acronym, creating opportunities needed to nurture every child today.
Okay.
All right. Creating opportunities needed to nurture every child today. So the Connect initiative is how can we do that together? We say often, Montreal, that it takes a village to raise a child.
That's true. Right. Now that is true.
Right. And so my question is, where's the village? You know, I
yeah.
ask, and when I ask, can you name me 5 people that's out here trying to do that, to raise children, not just their own,
Right.
or that's in their family. I'm talking about
Right.
those that's in the community. You know,
You know what? Think about this though. The Handy Recreation Center. When I was growing up, of course, we threw birthday parties there, and I can't think of the older lady's name, but she would be there at every party at the recreation center every time I went, and she was like doing the hokey pokey with the kids. You know what I mean?
Right.
She had those kids loved her. You know, we loved her. We would go up there every time we see her, but she was always up there like a grandmother. You know what I mean? So a lot of times now we don't have the grandmothers like that, bro.
Yeah, Big Mama not really.
They in the
here
club
anymore,
too.
You know, they club hopping every weekend. Man.
Big Mama in the club too now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
that's true.
it's hard, but and a lot of times too, a lot of people were raised by grandparents, not because of their own circumstances.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So,
That's right. Yeah, and we have to understand, man, the system, it works against us sometimes in that respect. You know, we find young people that get caught up in those situations. Yeah. There's no place for them.
Right.
And so the system puts them in as delinquent.
Yeah.
And these kids grow up in for 16, 17, 18 in the system, and then they come out with nothing. So the community has to come back. You know, I believe in that Florence where, you know, I came from the Florence where every Saturday we were on Mobile Street.
Right.
You know, I came and every Sunday we were at the park.
Right.
And then over to the skating rink. And this was from when I was young.
Oh, I love that about it.
And we want to bring that sense of community back to the community, man. To know our neighbor type of thing.
They took the basketball goals down.
Yeah. I'm trying to find out who they are too, right? They do a
the
lot of
city,
stuff.
I guess. You know what I mean?
Really?
I guess you have to go to the city council meetings. You know what I mean? And those are things that just has to be brought up. Katrina Simmons, who's the District 1 councilwoman.
Shout out to Katrina.
You know, I'm sure her. You know, you can always call her or hit her up on Facebook or whatever, and ask. You know what I mean? Like ask those type of questions. I know she's working hard over there doing a lot of other things too. Like I've always wanted that College Street Bridge, so they're going to do that College Street Bridge.
What's that?
It's going to be going down towards the Sportsplex.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
pass the motorcycle club, all that, going that way, and to connect it back down to Savannah Highway.
Yeah, to connect. See, that's what we're about.
Yeah.
Making the connections too, Montreal, because I've seen you in the city, and we've met a couple of times out
for
in
sure.
public, but I wasn't ready, man. I wasn't ready to make that connection.
Yeah.
But we are now, you know, that's why
That's
we're
the
here.
good part. Yeah, man.
To make it, and let's be honest, the connect is for everybody,
Right.
You know, to reach out their hand and grab somebody, you know.
Right.
I believe that, you know, we have young people who we ask, you know, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Right.
And every one of them has an answer.
Yeah.
But somewhere along the way they get lost because there's no guide to that thing. There is an accountant for a child that wants to be an accountant, but we have to find them and make that connection.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah,
construction.
exactly.
There are people who understand cars or plumbing. We need to teach those trades. Masonry. My granddad was a brick mason.
See, do they do that anymore? I mean, but they used to have Mr. Butler used to be up at Handy, up at you know what I mean, up at the Borough.
Okay, teaching
You know,
those.
he would teach young black kids how to go and be masons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
And
we want to bring those back.
we need those.
We have to have it back. If we, as our generation, if we don't step in that space, there will be no one to step in it,
That's
and
true.
there will be no guides, you know, for the next generation. So that's why we're here.
I see so many openings for young people, things that I know they can make money off of that I didn't know existed when I was young. I mean, because they ask you what you want to grow up. You're either going to be a policeman or you want to be a fireman, or a doctor or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, you know, or a teacher. You know, so but you never knew all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Because we had parents probably getting up going to plants every day.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So we never saw anyone actually do business or have in certain fields or whatever.
But they're out there. They're in the communities. They're in the homes. We're trying to bring them out of their homes.
That's
and
what
put them
we're
into
here
a
for.
place
We
so that
wanna
we can
do
see
that.
them. Yeah, so that we can see them. because they're there. Like I said, so you're right. Everyone had an answer. We want to be policemen, firemen, doctors.
Yes.
The better question would be, what would you like to have accomplished when you leave work? And most people can then think outside of, I want to.
You know what? Yeah.
Not just what do you want to be, but what do you want to do and have done when you walk away from that job? Or, you know, what can we create for you? Because not everything, I mean, the jobs that we're preparing these young people for today don't exist. You know, we're moving into a lot of media, a lot of metaverse, and a lot of this technology, AI, virtual reality. So we have to prepare them for that as well, not just for the things that are behind us. And so I applaud the education system. We have a very strong education system in Florence. You know,
yes, we do.
Yeah. Shout out to Dr. Shaw.
Love Dr. Shaw, man. And the whole family. This was that's one good thing I do like. We do have a lot of parent participation too. I like my grandsons. Well, they went through Harlan already, but. I love the fact that they have like luncheons for veterans, lunches for the grandparents to come. And I think that's real cool because I try to go every chance I get.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like to different things like that. And any young people that know me, if they ask me, my friends who have young kids, why don't you go over there and eat lunch with them? You know what I mean? I won't be able to make it. Okay. I don't mind doing that.
You know, when I saw you at Burr the other day, I told you all are our neighborhoods. You all are celebrities, man. We like when we can put a face with the voice, man. You know.
Well, thank you so much. You know that made me humble me so much, man. Yeah. And I'm so, I don't know. I love it though, but I just love my neighborhood too. You know what I'm saying? So, and I love the change. I love it's looking good downtown.
Yeah.
The only thing I hate is that sometimes our young black people miss the boat. We be left out. They already has set something in motion, then all we could do is be a worker. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, but, you know, at the same time, like you mentioned, we have to show up to the city councils to find out what is the flow of Florence, what's going on, and how can we get involved. Because the opportunities are there for everybody, but we have to get up and get out there and let them know that we are here as well.
You know what? That's the thing. And we have to know what we're talking about.
That's right.
Like when you go to council meetings, you stand up and you talk, stick to the subject. Know what you're talking about. Don't get up there just going off on somebody. Because, you know what I mean? Because there's how somebody going that you know what I mean, that you talk to or you like. You have to know how you stand on a situation, like how you see it. Like a lot of things going on right now. Like I said, the bridge, they're going to put a walking trail over in behind Irvin over there.
Okay.
Yeah, behind y'all house, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Behind Mount Moriah.
Mount Moriah, you know what I mean? I don't think y'all was invited to the table. Nobody in the family invited to the table. Talk about it.
I heard about that meeting, though. I think it was a meeting at Mount Moriah.
Yeah, but I went to that.
A great turnout, I heard, but I was not there.
But guess what?
What was that?
They was showing us what they already was doing.
Come and let you know what's going on.
Yeah, they touched bases with the people, all right, but they didn't ask if we wanted that. Like we was like, no, we want to renovate or a new recreation center.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
I hear there's some renovations going on.
Some renovations going on.
Coming up.
Shout out to Councilwoman. She did her thing. You know, she's hard working with them white boys up there. I mean, straight up. When she's a black lady, I'm telling you, we was in the meeting. And Dick Jordan literally told her to be quiet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. You want to see some black women mad in that meeting. Man, so many people stood up and told him he better apologize to her right now.
Oh, wow. I didn't know anything about that, but hopefully.
Y'all better it happened some months ago, but those meetings get intense.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, y'all go to the city council meeting. Go support your person. You know what? Because just like we've been wanting her to get that, want to have that bridge at the end of College Street, the people that live on that bluff with them big fine houses, they don't want it to come over there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They don't want that street to go through there, so they got to start going to the meetings too.
So now we identify who they are now.
The white people. Yeah. Nah, but just some. I ain't saying all. You know what I mean? I'm not racist at all.
It's never
all
a
the
blanket
time.
statement, but if you are in the way, we ask that you move because we got things to do for our people.
And of course, they got some money. All it takes one person
That's right.
to get bought off and say, no, I ain't going with it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it ain't unanimous no more. So
But, you know,
politics is a tricky game.
It is. I was in politics for a minute. I served the city of Birmingham Mayor's Office, Division Youth Services. And I was over education and mentoring for young people. And it was more preventative. Before they get in trouble, let's give them opportunity. And so that's the type of energy that I want to bring here.
Yes.
Because there are a lot of people that might be in their own way because they can't see a change. But, you know, like you said, change is happening all around us. If you pay attention, you go up Cedar Street to the left, it's changed all around up that street. You look down Tuscaloosa Street, it looks like a different neighborhood already. But like you're saying, we need to get involved because there's so much opportunity. We need to build up our community, man. That's what we're about.
We really do, and I like that. The fact that more people can be entrepreneurs now in so many different types of ways.
That's right.
And all like you're saying, all the child needs to do is connect with that person that they can mentor with them or can, you know, put them under their wing and show them the different proper steps to make.
Yeah, and let me address that too, because my belief is mentorship.
Right.
And you know, I was one that thought I knew everything at 18.
Yeah,
You know, and
I
now
get it.
at 47, I realized I didn't know anything for a long time, right?
Man.
So it took someone to guide me from everything from tying my shoe to tying a tie. You know, somebody had to teach me that.
Right.
And so we not just mentors, because I know it gets overwhelming for one person to commit.
Right.
And then when you leave because of life terms take you out the way, that child still has a void. So I believe in community mentoring.
Okay.
So bring all those that do construction together. Bring all those that do masonry, so that if one has to miss, it's not a loss to that child.
Right.
And there's understand or teaching that still goes on. So it is more than just one person, me and you. It's a group of people that have to come together. And that's what it's about, making that connection and making that change that we want to see.
Exactly.
Because we all know that change is happening, but we don't see it for ourselves.
Yes.
But why can't we make it happen for ourselves?
You know what's crazy? A lot of times people want credit for something. You know what I mean? And they stand in the way as opposed to helping. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people want to be able to say, I did this, as opposed to, and take something from a young person or a young creator, and instead of putting them in a good spot to win, you taking the credit and keeping them up under you. You know what I mean? And a lot of times people, mentors, you know, are people that we're supposed to look up to. A lot of times they're not making the right moves. You can hinder someone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I on all levels, I understand what you mean. There's a culture of one in our mindset that it could only be me or only be one person. But the truth of the matter is we all are connected anyway. I mean, like for that one person, somebody led you to that position. So I look at it like this, Montreal. If I come through a door, that I kick that door down or leave it open for the next person. I'm trying to trailblaze a way for other people to come through.
Right.
And you'll see most of the stuff that I do, you're not going to see my name on it. Professor P is who I am.
Yes.
I am a professor. I am an educator. And the P is...
See, I like that being a black man, too, being an educator.
Yeah.
See, we need more of that, too. That's what I like.
And you know, we do teach. We just don't teach sometimes the right thing.
Yeah, like my mama said, I thought you was going to be a preacher. I said, I got a whole radio show. I just ain't preaching about what you want me to do.
Right. Speak to the people, man. Yeah.
But that is true, man. A lot of times we got to realize how to bring something out of someone as opposed to suppressing them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. And you know, I've been told, you know, and I've been around talking to people about the program and just trying to understand the culture and understand what the lay of the land is.
Yes.
And I've been accused of trying to steal people's kids. You know,
get out of here.
Take my kids from me, or you want to, or
that type of
know,
stuff.
Yeah, but you know, my thing is, there's so many young people that need help. There's so many adults that need help because I'm really here for the community and families, right?
Yes.
And so if you help the child, you might just change the nature of the family. Of course.
You know what? A lot of times they change us.
That's right.
If you just pay attention.
Every time we have one,
kids
change.
don't change. Don't they, man?
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I tell my daughter, I got a 7-month-old grandson. Mm-hmm. I literally have to see that boy every week. You know what I mean? Yeah. I had to keep him holding because I do know this. My mama told me, she was like, you making favor one of them babies. You know, you treat them all the same.
Right.
I said, they don't treat me the same. That's as soon as they get old enough to run off and walk off, they got phones now. Mm-hmm. You think one of them call me and be like, Papa Trail, what you doing? Nah, man. So I'm going to hold on to this little one until he start being able to walk away. Because he ain't going to be around. You know what I mean? Yeah. Life is fast now.
It is, man. Yeah. You know, 10 years ago, you know, what was going on. And then 10 years from now, what will be going on, you know. And it happens, like you said, so fast. Because I look back in 20 years ago, I was in college, man, and it was fun.
Too much fun.
And so fast it's gone. You know, you look back and you wonder what happened.
That's true.
And so now we focus on that 7-year-old, focus on that 14-year-old. Because what happens, Montreal, is that every time a 13-year-old turns 14, we allow them to go through the same trials that the last 14 group.
Like you got to pay your dues something.
Yeah, but what happens? Yeah. What if we took that opportunity to say at 14 or at 15 or 16, you can start a business.
Yes.
You can get with this man at the car wash or at the tire shop. And learn this trade. I'm just not saying anything. Yeah. We have opportunities to teach sewing again. We're trying to bring that back to the community.
That's something I wish I had learned. I had Miss Napier for homemade class. Mm-hmm. I made me a pair of shorts. I was so impressed with myself.
Come on now.
Man, I was, but nothing clicked in my head to be a fashion designer.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like T2, going up and day stuff like that, you know, people call you gay. Well, that was the thing, you know what I mean? Whatever kind of profession. Like we in the country pretty much. So if your son come in and say, I don't want to play football, I want to be a dancer, but you dance yourself on up out of here then. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's hard to tell a black daddy that you want to be a dancer. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Or what kind of dancer? You know, but we missed a lot of opportunities here just being afraid. Like, you notice you left, a lot of people leave and don't come back. Or they go and be a whole nother person somewhere else because this place we live in won't let you be.
Yeah. Well, you know, a lot of people have to leave in order to see something different.
That's true.
You know, but I believe that it's our responsibility to bring those things that we learned back here.
Exactly. I agree.
We can't leave it void. You know, gas come back and be poured back into the community because a lot of people are not going to leave.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean they should be shorted the opportunity.
I agree.
And then, you know, we have the internet now, so we can see the pictures of other places, but can we get them there? And that's what we're trying to do. That's why Change for Change is so important. What it's saying is that we believe that you can take the change in your pocket.
Yeah.
Collectively, if we get the change in your pocket, we can make so much positive change in the community. Yeah. And it doesn't take a lot. It just takes a concentrated effort. And so we'll be in the community doing things. You'll see Professor P around right now.
I want to see you around, Professor P, because like I said, I ran into you at the Scaleback Health Fair, which is cool.
Yeah, second year. We appreciate that going on. We have to pay attention to our health in this community.
Man. We really do, man. And me, I was just telling the pastor when I come to work today, I know I had a wonderful weekend, but my body can't take it no more.
Right.
You know what I mean? I can't do what I used to do.
You don't recover that same, man.
Man, don't recover. My wife was laughing so hard at me this morning in the bed because I was like, oh, Lord, these cramps. She was like, you been drinking all weekend, you had no water. And I'm like, what you laughing at? Because you over there wearing like a little bitch. So I said, no, I'm going to have to chill on the drinking.
Gotta rehydrate, man.
Gotta hydrate.
Once you reach a certain age, man, I stretched one morning trying to get out of bed and twist my ankle, man. I don't know how.
You know what I mean?
Like that. You know, people told us when it rained, your joints hurt, but now I understand what they mean.
You know, I get that. I get it. Let me tell you, Professor P, this is good. I'm just telling you just some things, and I'm just thinking about what side of town, where we come from. Mm-hmm. When I was young, I lived down in Rainbow City.
Okay.
But I played recreation basketball at Henry School. And my coach, man, who was my coach. I had some good players on my team, like Bo D. Bo D was on my team. Bo D. Cherry was on my team. They was older than me though. But it didn't matter because Richard Edge just got you on there. You can play, get your jersey. Come on, you know what I mean? Man, yeah, man. But you had kids that would just be at the school. Like, they might be no parents up there with them and all, but somebody gonna jack them up. You know what I mean?
We're in good hands. And that's what I'm talking about. You remember when the center was jumping in the parking lot and everybody was there. Wasn't no fighting. Well,
no.
I can't say it wasn't a fight, but I don't remember it.
I don't remember it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
A big family, man. That's what it's about. That's what we want to bring back.
It used to be great to see the girls walking the kids up by the swimming pool. And, man, it was just a whole big cool thing.
I'm going to take you back because the Florence I came from, we walked past the city dump to get to the school.
Yeah,
We learned how to swim in handy, and we could throw a rock. We could throw our trash right across the street. And we
Ain't that crazy?
It's crazy, man. But
that lets you think the mentality of the people running this place. Because I was in elementary school that whole time, I think, pretty much. But you could actually smell the dump on Cherokee Street.
You can smell it all through the west side. And funny is you didn't really know. I mean, you knew it was bad.
But we didn't know how wrong it really was. They did us like that was wrong.
It was. I mean, I tell people, if you drive behind a garbage truck and smell that sludge coming out, that's what the neighborhood smell like.
Every day.
Every day, and they don't believe it.
Just think about a good hot day. It was terrible. And they used to burn weed over there.
I remember that. I heard stories about the dump weed.
The dump weed, that's what they called it.
But that's our culture,
Yeah, it is.
That's where we grow from. It's like when Tupac said, sometimes roses grow through concrete, right?
That's it.
And sometimes people come from the gut of the slums that we make.
Man, I look at my partner, Dr. Swinney, man. He rebuilding the West Side.
Oh,
That's what he's doing.
Shout out to Dr. Swinney, man.
Yeah, shout out to Dr. He's doing his thing. We're going to take us a little break. How about that? We'll take us a break, and we'll come back. Want you guys to stick around and stay tuned to more of Anime with myself, Montreal, and I got Professor P in the building with me, and we're talking about Change for Change right here on 105.1 FM, the music muscle of the show.
I know you want me. Every day not only when you're lonely. Yeah, you see, I think you know me, but you don't even know nothing about me. Yeah. You see my thick thighs, lost when you look into my brown eyes. You see my little ways can make you switch sides. You never know the devil in a disguise, so why don't you stand up, baby? And tell me, do you want me on top? So let me show you. I don't need to back it up. Don't wanna hold you, mold you, scold you, split you in half with my heart. I just wanna love on you, trust in you, honor you. Please do the same on your part. Be honest, you want this. I can be heartless, regardless of my conscience. Be honest, you want this. I can be heartless, regardless of my conscience. Take time, stay around whenever I see bad mind. Before you come my way, make sure you think twice. Look into my eyes, but I can never see eyes. I can point a gun, but I could never lie. Come through, I can show you something you can run to. When I'm finished, you'll be feeling brand new. Will never be somebody you can run through. And I can put that in my life one time. No cap, big five, slow that, catch feels, yeah. If you make your breath, then you can lie. Just please don't waste my time. Be honest.
Majesty, about the way your body twisting, make me lose control in a this thing, boy. And it's happy cause I'm thinking of us. Don't go throw me under the bus. Under respect, I'm under your love. I don't know why nobody want me. They say my baby no day to me bad. Put your heart inside my goodie bag. If I do you bad, I beg girl I never lie. You already know I be honest.
I can be heartless, regardless of my conscience.
of the stars, movies, women, and cars. Well, I guess I'll stop. Say, hey, 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 what you got to say? Say, hey, 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 what you got to say? Hollywood swinging. Hollywood swinging. Hollywood
.1 FM, the music muscle of the shows. You're tuned into the Driving Five and the Anime Show with your boy Montreal, and I got my special guest, Professor P, in the building, and we're talking about change for change and connecting with the youth.
That's right.
Yeah. So glad to have you on here for sure. It's good that I was out there talking to. So that's your mother.
That's my my
aunt. That's your aunt.
Aunt Vivian Key, yes.
Well, shout out to Vernon Key, man.
Vernon Key is my dad, yeah.
Yeah, Vernon, your dad, huh?
He is my dad.
Man, what? I'm going to tell you, I love your dad.
Man, I love my dad too.
I used to work with Vernon. He is the most wisest person I ever met.
Yeah.
And he walks slow and he don't talk loud, dude.
Not until you have to. Not until you talk to me, man.
Well, he used to just come here, let me tell you something.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like we worked together early 90s. Mm. Yeah, and me and my wife at the time, she loved him too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I know the whole family. Shout out to Ooh. I ain't seen Ooh in forever.
You know, Ooh is really the reason why I try so hard to make something happen. Back in 2009, I came down. I was going through some trouble with my wife at the time. And Ooh, I wanted to do some things again with the youth. And Ooh said, come and put on for your city. Yeah. And that stuck with me from then on. I was like,
that sounded just like Ooh too.
That's Ooh, man. Yeah. What it do?
You know what? I talk to y'all other cousins all the time. Y'all Greg.
Greg, man, that's my uncle, actually. Greg Watkins.
Greg Watkins, your uncle.
Yeah, Divine.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my God, I've got to put it all together.
Doing it big in California, man.
He is. You know what? He answers my call every time I call him. I know he'll answer a question from me, and I know he'll be wanting to say, Montreal, look it up on Google. You know, but the fact that I get to talk to him, but even if he don't answer, he call right back. What you got going?
That's right.
You know, I want to get him on the show. You know what I mean? You know, talk to him over the phone on live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
set that up, man. Make that happen.
let's make it happen. Because I love that story with him taking care of his car going to California.
I was there.
Were you?
I was there, man. We woke up, Greg was gone.
You were gone.
Everybody was worried.
Oh man, he said he talked to BT, got to Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace, D.
Hey, that's my grandma, man.
Yeah.
Beatrice Watkins, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Man.
Rebecca Beatrice.
Yes. Yep. Man, I'm glad you came on the show. You're going to have to keep coming back now. You know that, right?
I appreciate the offer, man. I'll be here whenever you have it, man. I love it.
Yeah, we can put pressure on people, I think.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
You know,
hey, pressure bust pipe so it makes diamond, man.
Man, ain't that the truth?
You know, one of the two.
And this is the thing you're talking about, connect. So many, I know a lot of good people that's actually doing the motorcycle club. They do great things. Let me see who else. Of course, Katrina and they put on good, like the health fairs. Like, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff that's going on in the community, and I think that I try to be there. That's why I love this radio station, because we be there. You know what I mean? I like that I got a crew that's showing up and being a part of the whole community.
I met Mona B and Tamika out in the real world, out in every event. Y'all been there since Juneteenth last year, all the way up to the health fair this past a couple of weeks ago, man. So you all are definitely in the community. That's why I said, man, we like seeing your face, man.
Thank you.
And when I did not know, it was intimidating a little bit, man, because I honor the fact that you all have a position of power here, man. And if it's like I told you before, God is really going to use you in this position. I remember you saying that you have
I'm going to claim it, brother.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to claim it.
Got to.
Yeah,
it's yours.
Glad you come on over here because I think when I say we put pressure on people, I think we can talk about more things that can really change and people can see.
Well, you know, we have, and my team is working behind the scenes to try to make other things happen. You know, I come from, again, in Birmingham, they offer a lot to the young people. They're from the mayor's office. They have a person or a group of people that try to make things happen. And you know, we try to say that one person can do it. But shout out to Katrina. Shout out to a lot of people.
A lot of people that's doing it. Yes.
P-Key.
Oh, I love P-Key.
You know, he's doing that.
That's your family too, right?
That's my family too. Yeah. And actually, we met on the radio when I was in Birmingham. We were interviewing him, and he said his name.
Yeah.
And I said, "Where you from?" He said, "Florence." I said, "You Key?" Like, that's my dad, Vernon. So
ain't that something though, man?
Small world.
Yeah, small world.
Yeah, and I believe that connection, God would bring the right people. And I'm talking about not just bricklaying.
Yes.
Anything. And that's not a low level job. That's
right. You know, construction workers, all that.
From the lowest of low, and you want to be a street sweeper, there should be some street sweepers out there to teach you how to street sweep. But if you want to lay roofs, or if you want to be in technology, we got a lot of people out there that's ready to work, man. We just got to bring them together.
And you know what? There's so many things you don't see many black construction companies around here. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Brad. You know, Brad Oakley.
Okay.
That's his craft. He's a mason.
Okay.
And I know for a fact that he does take young men under his wing and let them work for the summer or whatever.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I seen him the other night, and it was just good to see him and his wife out because I never get to see him. But it was good to see them at an event. But Brad Oakley has been doing that since, you know what I mean, since he was in high school. Because I think he used to go with Mr. Butler and work.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. We need, like, now people look at the internet. I feel like young people do.
Right.
And they want a lifestyle that's not real.
Yeah. I mean, I chased that lifestyle too. I can't just.
I did too.
When I was young, man, listen, if I were to go back to 21 and say, where would you be at 47?
Yeah.
I had dreams, man. But, you know, it's all in God's time, and I see it unfolding now. But, you know, be honest, if I had that stuff at 18 and 21, I would have destroyed it all.
It took me out. I already said that. It would have took me out.
So he knows best for us, man. You know, and
thank you, Jesus. That's for real.
Yeah, he knows best. And so for those Mr. Butlers that are out in the communities, for those Mr. Oakleys, and not just those, but if you're out in the community, we're talking to you on the camera, we're talking to you, to get involved. I mean, again, where is the village?
But let me tell you this too. A lot of times, people don't snatch kids up and say, "You need to go here with me." I need you to listen to Mr. O.P. Key.
Right.
Well, you know what I mean? Thank God they let him in schools.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But all they get, there's that message right there for that day.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to stick with. He's very impactful, but you know, if you have someone who can actually see you through after that, because I've had so many life-changing situations when growing up, when you just think that things are going crazy, going wrong. Now then, I realized that I was causing crazy things to go. I didn't have a reason to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do, absolutely. You know, it takes a strong man to say that I was responsible for every chaos or much of the chaos. Now, there's certain situations that you get into that's not your fault.
Yep.
But one thing you can do is have responsibility for how you respond to what you're in. You know, and sometimes we wig out when it get crazy. You know, chaos on the outside, chaos on the inside is just chaos. So we just want to be that calm. You know, calm the waters and let people know that we're here to make a change, to make a difference. Yeah.
Well, I'm so thankful for people that was in the community that I wanted to be like for real. You know what I mean? Like I would really listen to the people at Herman's Barbershop.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? And I would try to talk to Mr. Clay, and I always ask questions. The Haney taxi was a big deal for me. My friends was Jai and Jimmy Haney, so by having a black family, there was one black family I knew that had a business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I used to get mad at my buddy all the time. I'm like, you should be, you know what I mean, holding on to that legacy as much as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's go back a little bit. You did say that we reach out for those lifestyles that, you know, are fabricated. We all know with the internet, one thing that did happen, it exposed a lot of what we thought was true to be a lie. And so now we have to regroup. That is not it. If you want a change, you know, do the work for the change. You know, and truth, we gotta call things to order.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Call what it is. Call it what it is. And we can't be snatching chains no more. You know what I'm saying? We can't be kicking doors in no more. All that stuff is hard. We did all that back in the 90s and 2000s, man. It's time to grow up.
Yeah, man.
You know,
and then too, we already blame the government on the drug problem. We know that, so we really can't. You know what I mean?
I mean, it is
they admitted it, the CIA admitted it, everybody admitted to it, so life go on. You won't have no, you know what I mean? You really don't have, you can't be blaming people out there. I know a lot of stuff set up crazy where we can't get loans.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we still, I was taking real estate, everything they tell you is illegal, that's what they do.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you know, so let's go back.
Yeah.
So let's say that they won't let us do, whoever they are. They won't let us do it. But we're trying to create a team, we're talking about taking away their power over what we want to do. And I'm not saying that it's supposed to be some type of war between anybody.
No, I know what you're saying.
I'm just saying no one should have to receive no every time they ask for a question. Right. Can we? Now, let's put our position that we don't have to ask. We just need to let them know it's happening. Yes. You know, now we're going to do this. It's not going to hurt anybody. We're not impeding on what anybody does. And I'm not here to stop anybody from doing it.
Right.
I'm really here to let us understand that as the tide rises, all boats supposed to rise too. Yes. And if it's not just your boat and everybody else is sinking, everybody's supposed to come up when you come up.
I agree with that. Yeah. I remember I was so naive when I was young. I was like, you know, I had this money and I'm just going to buy my partner's houses in my neighborhood. You know, I just had the same neighborhood. I was that naive. I was thinking about hitting it for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's your heart, though. I mean, a person that gives, when it happens to them, they're going to give it to somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because of the heart that you have. You know, it's not bad to look out for your homeboy. What we could do, though, is get those 5 homeboys and see how we can go into business together so we can build our houses and finance our own houses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Like collective efforts. And that's what we're trying to build up trust in our community.
Yeah.
And you'll hear me in the near future keep talking about this word trust.
Right.
Because we have to break down those invisible barriers when we can't. I don't know you because you look a certain way. I can't come and talk to you. We're going through the same thing. I don't care if you're on the east side, west side. I don't know. I never ran with a gang, but I had a lot of friends. You know, that did.
I
So
know.
I was cool with
Yeah.
everybody. But what I
Right.
did know is no matter what flag you had on you, you were still going through the same thing I was going through. And I
Sure
don't
was.
care what. So we need to address the issues and not focus on the divide. Right? Those colors keep us divided, but we're dealing with the same issues. You know, if we come together and y'all can do whatever y'all want to with the flag, I don't understand it, right?
Right.
But what I do know is that everybody has children and we got to put food on the table. People right now dealing with bills.
Right.
You know, these electric bills coming out.
Oh man, I seen somebody post about $400 the other day.
And so collectively as a community, we need to go down and be like, man, cut them lights off downtown.
Right. You know?
You know.
Yeah.
But you know, just like it snowed, man, everybody was shut down. It shut everybody down.
It did.
You know,
It
so
did.
things don't just affect one group of people, man. We all are affected when somebody hurt.
And I like what you said, because we all sadly, but not even sadly, we have more in common than not. You know what I mean? And that's not sadly, that's a good thing. That we just don't look at things that way.
You don't see it because we are afraid of what's different from us.
Right.
You know, we're afraid of the unknown. And the truth, the fears that people put in front of you on television and all these things, that's not really us. And we know that's not our community. We know that when we see gutter stuff on TV, like, dang, that's gutter too.
Yeah. You're not learn.
We know what it is, man.
We know what it is.
But now we also glorify it because we want people to be scared of us like that.
You know what's crazy? I was talking about one of my friends. I didn't understand because, like I said, I was living in Rainbow City. I used to go to Gilbert School. You know, you had to pay that. What they had to pay you to pay that money, right?
To go into the
another county.
Yeah. Still do that.
Yeah. So I always used my grandmother's address on Cherokee Street.
Yeah.
So I basically lived 2 spots, for real. So then after that, I lived in North Florence.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So basically, I knew everybody. That's how I ended up knowing everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I remember going to school and they was talking about the West Side. White boys started to say it more when we was in high school. Like, go on that West Side. There's something about the West Side.
Right.
I'm like, what they saying over there? I don't see. Like, I didn't know it was like that.
Nobody did.
Yeah, I didn't know it was like that. You know, and then I realized how they started putting stuff in the paper. This every little thing was written negative on the West Side.
Right.
Then they put, you know, of course they put the Corview Towers up, you know, stop complete traffic going down Mobile Street.
It's sad, man. To come back, I live over in that area, man, and to look on the west side of that street, Cedar Street,
right,
or then go over to the other side and look at Pine, it's like night and day.
Right.
And it's one street divided. So we got to put some lights. We
Like
got to
this,
get
my
light over
thing,
on the west
I'ma tell
side,
you,
man.
Why that stove got to look grimy like that?
You know, and have the name like that. Why don't we have a grocery store near here? They took away our grocery. I mean,
you know,
we
the
have
people that
Wilson.
did have the grocery store up on College Street, they had old meat and stuff.
Yeah, we can't, you know.
You know what I mean?
And so we got to raise the standard, man. We can't eat old vegetables. We can't
Right.
come into a place and buy food and have fruit flies flying around and the meat be on. You know, there's a standard. But if we don't say anything, if we just say that's okay, then why would they change? Until we say, no, we're not buying it.
I almost felt bad because they would buy ads at the last radio station I worked at. And I was like, I just don't feel right feeding this to the people.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
Nah, some business not good business. And I'm not saying anything. I don't know them people like that, but I know that I know I'm not going. That's
I just
my
know they
first
wasn't
choice.
black owned or operated either.
Yeah, and it's in walking distance to a lot of people. It should be
Yeah,
better.
so they should have been better.
So, like you said, we need to, as a community, and Professor P is there for that. I will.
Professor P, I'm behind you 100%.
On Wilson, we apply pressure on everybody.
On everybody.
Right, man.
That's really, we don't put pressure, man, because we can make ourselves better. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be 55 this month.
Hey, you look good.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
47, man. 47 years strong.
Yeah, man. Hey, when you hit that big 50, man, you're going to be sitting right here.
Talking about old time. 3 years ago, man.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy? My 40s went so fast, bro.
Yeah.
Now, you know, it's like this. It's like, since I hit 55, it's like trying to, you know, walking down the hill, trying to slow down.
Right. Man, you know, what Jay-Z, I guess it was Jay-Z said something was the new
40 is the new 30.
I believe that. I tried.
No, that
was
wasn't
40, man. Your body will let you know it's not the new 30.
No, not at all. I'm telling you.
But you as young as you think, man. So we want to keep it youthful, man. We want to keep it youthful. And true, like not just the health fair, and thank God for that. Not just the Handy Festival, and thank God for that. But what about the rest of the 363 days in the year, man? When we all say ain't nothing going on in Florence, you know, and they have to bring it home. There's nothing going on in Florence for us,
right?
But what if there was? Would we come out to support it?
See.
Or does it matter that who's doing it? Or
no, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, we gotta come off that porch, man.
We have to. Because you know, I have heard this. Who having the party?
Mm-hmm.
Who doing the event? Oh, you know, I'm fool with them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know, sometimes God preserve you from certain things because I don't know those conflicts. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm coming in and I'm saying, hey, you do this, you do that, let's do it together. And then there's the personal conflicts that come in and it impedes the progress of what we need to happen for the people.
Know what? That has kind of almost made me not want to do things so many times. You know what I mean? But in my mind, I'm seeing a vision. I'm saying, I need to get you with you, and y'all can do this, and we can do this, and I'll do my part.
Mm-hmm.
And then all it takes is, you know what I mean? One or two people like, nah, you know, I'm fool with them.
You know, I heard the same thing in a way because I wanted to throw parties. I wanted to do concerts, and we got some of those things coming. So y'all definitely be looking out for those things. But I hear when I'm talking to my people, and they say, well, you can't get black folks together because somebody gonna act a fool. What I say, if everybody there, I never have. If we have something and everybody wants to be there and somebody acts a fool, everybody need to put that person out.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, if we stand against it and not be just shying away from it, no, we're not doing that here. Not at this event. You know, next we go somewhere else with that. And if we stand for that, then I believe people will get in comply. Because even walking through the projects, walking through the hikes is Cypress Hill, Cypress Point.
Cypress Point.
Walking through Cypress Point, man, they are so welcoming, door to door,
Right.
going in, and we were promoted for Katrina's health fair, and everybody was receptive. They opened the doors, invited me in. I sat down and talked to a lot of people. Just, you know, I got to
we got good people.
Yeah, Florence is a beautiful place, man. That's why I came back home.
Yes, yeah. I'm telling you the truth. I used to always say that. I said, being back at home, I could live off $200 here. You know what I mean? In Atlanta, you can't even go to the club for $200. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, I can go to the bar and ball out.
Yeah.
Thanks for everybody. It's like $200.
Hey,
you know what I mean? I'm staying at home.
I did that drink for everybody one time, man. Got to the thing and they had no money. No money.
Hey, man. I just had to tell the people, just hold on to my card. I'll be back.
You had a card.
Oh, I know. See, I'm glad you said that too, because finances.
Yeah.
Like we love, you know what I mean? We know we got to have money to live. Mm-hmm. A lot of times, young black people don't know how it works. You know what I mean? They don't teach it in school. They just teach you how to add up, teach numbers. They don't teach cursive or anything anymore.
Right, that's true.
Yeah. So, because I didn't know that I could have been doing real estate when I was 19.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. A lot of people that start to do that business, someone in their homes already do it. I don't know. A lot of people do it now. Well, we get into it because just to manage their own family property.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's one reason I never got my license, but the good thing is I learned a lot of how it works, though.
That's right.
And I feel upset with myself, though, because why you just learning this when you're 50?
Nobody passed it down to you.
Yeah.
And it's cultural. At the time, you got to take history for what it is. At the time, there was new opportunities, and people just went through that door and tried to feel their way through. And they still had to deal with a lot of racism that was legal or things that wasn't in our favor. So a lot of the energy was not back to the young people. And the 90s kids, we grew up by ourselves. The Generation X, we pretty much raised ourselves. Latchkey kids from 3rd grade. You know,
that's true.
And putting on your clothes, feeding yourself yourself and getting to school on time, coming home without nobody there, feeding yourself. That was
Wow,
what we did.
that's
You
what
know?
we did.
So we had to teach ourselves. But look at how much we learned.
Right.
We are the hip hop generation too, right?
You're right.
And what we did, what we learned and did runs really everything if we look at it, or it infiltrates a lot of things.
It does.
So we take that same mentality back, and like you said, I learned this at this age. At 19, you can do it. So we're looking for 19-year-olds that want to be in real estate now.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? We're looking for 18-year-olds that might have a mind for real estate to prepare them for when they're 19 so that they can get their license. I tell people, I use accounting as an example because you can take a test and become a certified public accountant. So if I get on Google, and people can do this right now if you're listening, you can go and say, teach me the principles of accounting, and they'll bring you up to a page and say accounting 101, and you just watch videos, take notes, and then learn that stuff.
I always say go to the University of YouTube.
Yeah,
something like that.
absolutely. It's out there, man. If you want to do it, it's out there.
I want to shout out my partner again, Dr. Swinney. His cousin, CC Johnson. I think she's married now, but he told me that she got him involved, and he's, you know what I mean. He's a broker now.
Yeah.
But that brother, you know what I mean? He used to do other stuff. But he was smart enough, and she saw something in him like, hey, you need to do this.
Right.
And he's not only doing it, he's doing it better than anybody I've seen do it. Yeah. And he kept his word, man. He kept his word because he always used to say, man, I'm going to start doing this in the neighborhood. And he don't even live it. You know what I mean? He's a husband, but he comes down and he networks, and he does his thing.
Let me say this, because we're in the process of planning some financial literacy courses and opportunities with the University of North Alabama. We're talking about a financial aid seminar.
Okay.
Right? And we haven't locked down the date at the time, but be looking out for that. But I reached out to Dr. Sweetie.
Right.
And address some of those concerns. The young people need that information that you have.
Right.
Without question. First conversation. I'm in. Let me know what you need when.
Yeah, you learn.
So those type of people are out there, man. Again, we just gotta pull them in.
They are. Yeah. Let's do it. Like like I said, we're gonna apply pressure, man. So funny, man. I got a call. I know you know Miss Carolyn Cole, Reverend Carolyn Cole. I went to church. They lived up around Irvin where the gravel road was.
Okay.
Where you turn in front of the store.
I know.
Irvin Market. Mm-hmm. So when she called me today, I didn't recognize the number. She called me today, I didn't recognize the number. And she was like, I just don't answer the number, I don't recognize it. But I was like, hello? She said, hey, what you doing? And I just went on to the conversation. And I wanted to say what you need me to do. I wanted to say that. And she said before I could even say it, she was like, well, I'm doing this at the church on the fourth Sunday. And I was wondering if you'd like to say some stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. And I couldn't say no.
Hey, man, you gotta go.
She's like, you will do it? I said, yeah, I have to do it. I gotta do it. My mama killed me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That ain't right.
So I just hope it all come together. Pastor told me, though, he said, I don't think he's going to turn up like that at the church. But no, I'm going to have a good time. That's why I started speaking a lot like Miss Loretta Goodlow, rest in peace. She was over the youth, and she would always make me get up and do a Bible verse or sit at every, like I used to have to sit in the deacon seat. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to do the Bible verse this Sunday or whatever, or the scripture this Sunday. I'm like, okay, but she threw me out there like that. And I never really been, like, afraid to talk in front of people. I still get nervous, though, but never really been afraid to talk in front of people. But I want to say about 6 Christmases ago, I was at we had family dinner. The Reeves were having family dinner. So my aunt, Callie Mae, she was like, Montreal, you're going to get up and you're going to host this thing and you're going to tell your little jokes and whatever. And I was like, you know what I mean? Quit playing with me. She threw me that mic. She put the mic in my hand. Get up there.
You go do this.
Yeah, so guess what? I started talking and joking immediately. Yeah. And I mean, she and I talked this past New Year's. And I said, you got me doing what I'm doing. She said, look at God. Well, I put that mic in your face. She said, I knew you could do it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sometimes people see stuff in us and we don't see it ourselves.
Ain't that the truth?
And sometimes it's scary. I don't know what people see when they say that type of stuff. And I'm like, oh, they're looking at the wrong thing.
But that's why I envision you sitting issues up and bringing things up, things that we can pull together and fix.
Absolutely, I appreciate that, man. It's that's a lot of work to do in the community, but you know, many hands make light work. You know, I believe that.
That's the truth. I totally agree. I want to shout out everybody that's really been trying and don't know how to connect. What Professor P want to do is to show everyone and help everyone connect so we can make some progress.
Absolutely. Well, we got our platforms coming. I will give out my information as far as my email and telephone number if you want to reach out to me.
Yeah, let's do that.
It's the one Professor P. That one is just the digit one, just the one, like number one.
Okay.
The one Professor.P. The one Professor.P.
The one Professor.P. All right.
At gmail.com. You can email me there, or you can give me a call, area code 205-502-6456. 205-502-6456. And I'm down to talk to anybody that's ready to work, man.
That sounds good to me. You do any social media? Yeah. Are you getting set up?
I'm on social media.
Okay.
Well,
I'm just saying,
man, we'll do a release on that, man. My personal stuff is on social media. Those that know me. It's nothing that I'm hiding or ashamed of.
Yes.
You know,
right.
Yeah, we got that coming, and we will be in the community. You will see a lot of things going on.
In March. I'm sorry. Oh, it is. Where? I'm sorry, y'all.
Actually,
my producer's just telling me that they're having the Martin Luther King March Monday.
Yeah, it was moved back because of the
because of the snow.
That's right, and so it'll be on the 19th at the Marriott. It's going to be the breakfast.
You know what? You're right. I'm sorry because I did talk to what's the Thompson Wesley. And I spoke with Wesley Thompson. Of course, you're Alpha.
Absolutely.
Too. I'll be there. We're gonna be in the building.
Yeah, Black and Old Gold will be in the building, man.
Yeah.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was an Alpha as well.
Yes, sure was.
There's a lot of great men alphas, you know. Not all great men are alphas, but all alphas are great men. Remember that.
Okay. All right. Look. You know what? It's funny because one of my friends just happens to be white. Her son, she has a 16-year-old son, and I'm good friends with them. So he didn't want me to take him out to dinner, go have lunch or something. So I told him, I stood him up a couple of times. Started for his birthday. So I stood him up a couple of times, and I said, I got this Martin Luther King breakfast I'm going to go to. I said, I'll get you a ticket for that. He was like, really? I was psyched to go. Yeah.
It's going to be nice, man.
Yeah. I told him to dress like you're going to church.
Yeah.
And, come get a good message.
Yeah, put your Sunday's best things on, man, and come on out, man. We will be there. I'm not sure about the time. I know it's breakfast or 8 o'clock.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
I tell you this, I ain't never seen so many shy black people that early in the morning.
Yeah, step out, man.
Boy, I mean, you see mink coats and everything. We stepping out.
Yeah, we put a mink coat on in the summer, man, if we got it. We're gonna look good. It's air conditioning building.
Hey, I know, right?
Come on, man.
Man, that's always a good event, man. My parents always go, like they was the first ones to call me, you know, sit with us at the breakfast. I was like, with the radio station. Yeah, but got me another crew now.
we expanded.
Yeah, we expanded.
Broad our territory, man.
So let's talk about some things you'd like to see done.
Oh, okay. Well, right now we're pouring into young people up at the SPAN program at Burrow, man. We're working once a week up there. What we would like to see is a group of people come together and say what they do. And then we find those young people, because they're in the city. These are two meetings that we have to have. Yes. You know, one at the library, bring out the people. If you want to get involved, come out and see how you can get involved. Yes. What we have going on, we we were allowed to host an event coming up on the 26th of this month at the WC Handy Home, and it's called Bridge the Gap.
Wow, okay.
Conversation with living history. What we want to do is allow people to tell their own story.
Okay.
Right? We read history books and we see the highlights of what happened, but we don't know the real story.
Can I tell you something? I just talked to your aunt. Mm-hmm. I just talked to her when she told me she's related to Leroy Thompson.
Yeah. Actually, we're trying to reach out. We're trying to get Leroy Thompson up in there. Thompson Trio.
I went sat on the porch. Me and G-Man went sat on the porch with him one day.
Shout out to G-Man.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. It was like a history book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to know who was playing their music for the Swampers and stuff. You know what I mean? I want to know where they got it from.
Right.
You know what I mean? What was the juke joints and the spots?
You know, as he tells it, man, it was here.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
like
thinking.
a lot of what we see on television, those images of the juke joint down in the country, that was these creeks around here too, right?
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
we have to make that connection to the blues, man.
Okay.
Make the connection to music and know that we impacted the entire world.
Yes.
Florence, Alabama, fame.
Yeah, Fame was that Florence, Alabama Music Enterprise. Yeah.
But that happened here.
Yes.
And then you ask people about the W.C. Handy was the first band director at A&M.
Oh yeah.
So
oh, yeah.
even
That's great.
at Huntsville,
I need a real Gypsy Handy movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Come on, Greg.
Yeah, come on, Greg. Let's do it.
Man. We're gonna have to do that movie, man. Come on now.
Oh, I called Greg to ask him about a documentary. What's your? I don't know nothing about no documentaries now. I do movies. I said, oh, okay.
Yeah. Now we got these biopics. We got enough examples.
Yeah. Man, that's gonna be great too, man.
Absolutely.
Because you know it's funny to see Curtis and Rodney Thompson, Curtis Jackson, Rodney Thompson in the movie.
Oh, yeah,
on the show. Yeah, I'm like, look, man, he got y'all on the show and everything.
Yeah, you know, I couldn't make my cameo, man.
You make you.
I didn't make mine, man, but we gonna make that happen one day, I guess.
Yeah, you know he is. He do this.
You know, Greg is my inspiration, man. I've been following his footsteps, silently in his footsteps all the way through. I was in a rap group before, you know, I traveled, did all that thing. And like I said, I've been on radio, but Greg was always my inspiration. And I believe that there are young people looking up to us like that.
Yes,
and
exactly.
we don't know that they're following us like that, but if we give them examples, man, watch what they can become.
Oh, man.
And like I said, it's change for change. You'll see these buckets everywhere we go because it should not be a reason why we could not fund our own. You know, at some point we will have a situation where we can go in and be the bank.
Right.
You know, and offer the loans and buy in to the community and actually give back. So that's what we're working toward.
Yes.
What I would like to see happen is the question, right? So what I would like to see happen is more activity for our youth.
Okay.
To get them away from their television, out into the club, and get some social skills going back on. I would like to see more people going into the schools.
Right.
Shout out to all those that do go. Pastor Gill, let's say Dwayne Malone. You got P. All those that go into the school, we appreciate them. We need more. We need more examples. More men to stand up in the community and be men. And more people to find a heart to love the child that's not theirs.
That's not theirs. That's a big thing.
I ain't saying we need to go back to whipping children to send them home and getting them whipping again. I'm just saying we need somebody that's holding everybody accountable.
Right. I agree. Because I'm telling you, I grew up being over my grandma's house. Everybody was cousin T-Patty down the street. Everybody, you know what I mean? You know, everybody in the whole block. And nobody was going hungry. Nobody at all.
That's
you
right.
know what I mean? Everybody eating somewhere. You know, eat good.
Well, you know my family, the Ashes, man.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody that come into West Urban and
That's right.
came into that gate, man, they were welcome.
Yep.
If you weren't welcome at the gate, you did something wrong.
You know that's right.
But if you came in,
You know what's crazy? I still pass by them and blow the horn.
Yeah.
Do people do that?
Yeah, wave.
Yeah, wave.
We don't know who it be. We just wave back, man.
So do
we know that those that do wave understand.
Yeah.
They remember that willow tree that was in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I remember us catching the bus at the Irving Park. Man, well, I caught the bus at Irving for a little while, but then when they started talking about you had to walk the coffee, I was driving by then. Though.
Okay.
I walked the coffee a few times though, football games.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Staying from, especially being on the west side, my uncle, he's a pastor now, Ronald Thompson. But I used to, I know I used to get on his nerves. I used to hang with him. You know what I mean? I probably was like 11 to 12. I used to be like, this kid.
Yeah.
So my mom used to put me off on him.
Same.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fat and Ernest.
Oh, man, what?
Yeah. Jim, all them raised me, man. I was around them.
Yeah.
With my big cousins, man.
Hey, man, ain't it great to have big cousins? Y'all teach each other everything.
And it's great to come from a family where we don't believe in first, second, third, fourth, fifth. If you
We
connect,
cousins.
we cousins. We
Hey,
family.
I was talking to John Wood, somebody, they my cousins, but people tell me all the time, you right, like you relate to everybody. I said,
Yeah, so
it's hard not to be.
Right.
You know what I mean? my mama get to breaking stuff down. I think before Lawrence passed away, I was related to him. She's like, you related to Lawrence from Greg, something this way, that way, and the other. I said, man, confusing. We just cousins. Well, you know what? We always treat each other like family anyway. That's right. And that's the crazy part. Everybody always treat each other like family. And I think my dad, a couple of years ago, I think he was up at Irving. He said he had the best time ever. And my mama went over there. He said he was pouring him up shots.
Man, that's what happened. Go sit at the table.
And my dad said, I don't know where Marlon got that on. I think he had some moonshine or something. He said, but boy, it took me through that.
Hey, I'd have been down through that plenty of times.
Oh, man. But it's fun how they get up in their age and they still go to the hood and can still go to each other's house and have fun. Yeah, man. Yeah, I love hearing stories my dad tell me about, stuff, being on the west side. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I miss the fact that I never got to see us have a black school. You know what I mean? Like a borough. Yeah. But with the things you're doing now, we got to bring a lot of community back together.
And we're going to, man. I want to see block parties. I want to see, I want to see concerts in the community. Not just at doing Handy Festival, throughout the year. We need something throughout the year. Yeah. And that's what I'm not attached to anybody, so I'm trying to stay out of the fray of all these conflicts that people have in the past.
Yeah, man.
And maybe Professor P can be the one to kind of bridge that gap and say, hey, man, let's resolve that or keep it on the outskirts, and let's deal with what's in front of us right now, because that's what's most important.
That's true.
We passing away, man. There's a lot of people leaving.
Oh, my goodness, man. You said something, man. I lost a young friend. I knew his family in just Athens. Antonio Kane. So I want to send my condolences to the Kane family up in Athens, man. Antonio he was a real good kid. He was funny because how people just start hanging with you and you don't know, like, he was that kid, and so he's like, let me drive you. Let me drive you. You know what I mean? Right. And he used to get on my nerves because I used to, I let him drive, but he used to be pulling up on cars, and sometimes I'm going to be chilling. He'll run over the side of the road and laugh at me. I'm like, man, don't be playing with me
right,
in this car. Right, but you know what's crazy is that he had an accident. He got killed in a car wreck early Sunday morning. And, I called most of his family, but I miss that little dude, man. He came down here 2 years ago, and me, him, my wife's best friend, and my wife, we went kayaking with some of our other friends. We just went kayaking, and he was like, I ain't never been kayaking before. I was like, come down here today, we going. Man,
yeah. I've never been kayaking either. Condolence to the family, though, man. Any loss is hard.
Yeah, it is, for sure. And see, we gonna do that too. We gotta get look, we got a brother that owns a kayaking company, man. He love to teach people.
Man, teach me in handy pool and I'll be straight. I stay in the third.
Rick Busman. You know Rick Busman?
I don't know.
You know Mitchell Simpson? They're all family. I'm from Cherokee Street over there. But I'm just name dropping, always name drop the hood, man.
That's all right, man. Yeah. I don't know you yet, but I will get to know you.
Yeah.
Professor P, what's up, y'all? Like I said, I'm a hometown boy.
Y'all come, man. I'm gonna ask y'all then. I want Professor P to come back, man. We're gonna have him on here a few more times. I want you to come back and talk about the breakfast. Bring one of the Alpha Brothers with you.
Hey, I will do that, man. Shout out to all the Alpha Brothers, man.
Yeah. What's the day? Monday?
This is Monday. Yeah, we got a week.
Let's do it Thursday.
I'm good with that. Thursday.
Want to do Thursday?
Yeah.
Come back Thursday. We're gonna talk a little Black History. You see, I got my Black History shirt.
I am a man. Come on, man.
I got this from the Lorraine at that museum they got over there in Memphis. But yeah,
like that, there, man.
Yeah, man. I figured I'd do my little Black History part today. Thank you, brother.
I appreciate that, and too, that's what we're doing the Bridge the Gap for.
Yes.
If we don't know, I was young the last time I've been in Handy, the museum.
Right.
They've renovated. They got different stories up, meeting rooms. We're going to set it out on the, not this coming up Monday, but the following Monday on 26 minutes.
Well, we're going to talk about
that next
Let's get you in here. We'll talk about when the breakfast started. And we'll talk about some famous alphas and what y'all do in the community all the time. And famous alphas to me is the ones that are coaching and teaching around here in this area. You know what I mean? And people like yourself. Those people I want to talk about. You know what I mean? So let's shine some light on them, man. come in Thursday and see why people should support that event every year.
Right.
Which is always great. Man, thank you, Professor P.
Thank you, Montreal. I appreciate
Man,
it.
I sure appreciate it, my man. Hey, you know you come back. You know what I'm saying? We have some few people on. I see you Thursday.
All right, I'll be back, man.
All right.
See y'all, man. God bless.
Make sure y'all stick around and stay tuned to the Sweat Hotel right here on 105.1 FM, the music muscle of the shows.